Okie dokie, managed to get things working again. Right, needs a vial of pre-immuno, which is should have over here. We've got 4 over here. So let's see. Thank you, Sal. The pencil glasses. Oh, we've got some hardened leather armor actually that I don't want anymore. Let's see if we can melt that down. Pre-immune. What are you? You've got 20 pre-immuno in you. That'll do. I hate to time. You hate to time what? You hate to time, like, activities? I hate time if you're in different states, they never match up. That is the way time works, yes. That is the way temporality works. Is that people in different locations don't have matching time. That is correct. Enchanted Book 1. Excellent. 25 infusion, which gets me to 105. We're just going to do another biomancy. And an egg and a vial of mortis. Don't think we have an egg and a vial of mortis, and the other one requires just a piece of clay. So I think we're just going to do the other one and get a little bit of golemancy research started. Complete theory. That got us 1 arcane. I think we need 2 arcane to get the... Yeah, we need 2 arcane. Nerd, is it? I see. I mean, have you seen what I'm doing right now? Have you seen, like, the fact that I'm currently playing Minecraft and playing a sort of magical science mod in Minecraft where you have to research science or research stuff to get magic? I think, yeah, I could pretty safely be called a nerd. I mean, there's nothing wrong, in my opinion, with being a nerd, so... It's one of those things, like, people go, nerd for knowing science, and it's like, yeah, but without science you wouldn't have your smartphone, so... Oh, no, I am far from cool. Like, I am far from cool. Now, that's a lie. Suggesting that I am cool is a blatant falsehood upon your part. Um, and I do not encourage you to lie in such a flagrant regard. But still suffering from the flux flu. Eesh. Take a compliment. Never! Never! Never shall I take a compliment. 25 points divided evenly. That'll do. A vial of lux. I might have a vial of lux. I don't have a vial of lux. I could probably get a vial of lux. I'm sure I have some torches somewhere. If I don't have torches anywhere, I have coal and sticks. And there's 5... I made way too many torches. Oops. I shift-clicked when I did not mean to shift-click. Oopsie. Oh, let's get my bestia jar. And Tell you what, let's just throw like three. Didn't mean to throw the bucket away, but I threw the bucket away. Let's get you, and then let's go like 2, and hope we get lucky and get a vial of lux out of that. No, we got 7. So we got 4 and 3. There we go. Vial of lux. Cover the floor in torches. But because I've got the enchanting table attached to this thing, I occasionally get study enchanting, which allows me to exchange levels for arcane infusion skill, which is what I'm after. Universal theorem, it divides everything evenly. It's going to lose me less than Vial of Tinctura. I think I do have a Vial of Tinctura. Unless I've used it up. I must have used up my Vial of Tinctura, which is frustrating. So... Blinded by the light. Tincturo. Let's see, where do we get Tincturo from? A lot of things, apparently. I think we can get it from bone. Or we could just go into this, but I do want that, you do have the, I do have the stuff? Tincturo, Tempus, Cognition Examiners, Ignis Motor, Spiritus Sensus, Extremis, Digioterra, Herba, Sonus, Vial of Vinculum, Alienus. I don't have Tincturo. That's okay. You don't have to apologize. There's no worries. I fully, strongly believe that there's a good chance I would miss it if I did have it. Yeah, bones have 5 in. So I just need to go and fetch some bones. Bony, 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 bony. Bones. And then jump. Have to jump into the void to show your trust. We've got Lux, we've got 1 Potentia, 1, 2. So we've got a few tiny bits and pieces in here. I'm just going to get rid of them, even though it's going to cause a little bit of flux in the area. I've got a huge amount of flux in the area at the moment anyway, so screw it. And I don't have enough warded jars. So there's my mortis coming out. So I'm going to, might as well grab a vial of mortis while it's here. We don't have a jar for Victus, so might as well grab a vial of Victus while I'm here. You never know when these vials will become useful. And then, hopefully, we get literally 1. You're kidding me. Literally 1 short. No. That is cheating. That is definitely cheating. This game is such cheese sometimes. And I'm out of bones as well. Those are glimmering flowers. Silent pressure plates. Glimmering dreamwood. Has a little bit in it. So let's go over to our chest and grab a little bit of glimmering dreamwood. No, you don't have any. Glimmering dreamwood. Ah, right. So it seems to be kind of like appearance based. So white clay barrels. White porcelain. White quilted wool. Ooh. White quilted wool. Just has one of those in, so we just need a couple of bits of string. Couple of bits of string. White quilted wool. There. You will give me my enchanting powder. I swear to God. I swear to God, I will get this enchanting powder done. Right, vial of tinctura essence. One volatus fizz crystal, that I can do. I know we've got a volatus in here somewhere. I thought we had a volatus in here somewhere. Unless I've used it previously. Yeah, we don't have a volatus, so volatus is feathers, bird encyclopedias, feathers, feathers. I have a feather on me. Feather. And all of the other stuff has just melted off, unfortunately. There, so that should give us the two theories we need. Now we just need Precantatio, Bestia, and Preamuno, Essentia, and we have the enchanted book as well. Somewhere. I'm sure I have an enchanted book somewhere. I made an enchanted book. I swear I did. I'm not sure where I've put it, but I made an enchanted book. I put it in here. So, crystal. And crystal. Hey, pro player. So, what do we need? We need Premunio, Bestia, Precantatio. So, Bestia, we have. Premuno, we have. We just need the Precantatio. So, Bestia and Premuno, we have. We don't have Precantatio, but that's fine because I know where we can get Precantatio. Let's just see if we can clear any of this out. Mortis, Victus. We can clear out the Victus because there's 4 of it. And there's only 1 Mortis to get sort of lost in the atmosphere. So we'll get rid of you. I'm creating more and more flux, but I've already had to deal with 1 flux rift, so it's fine. They're not too hard to deal with. So, thank you. Let me down the bloody elevator. So, one of the easiest ways to get Precantatio is just to make sugar using nature essence, which is that shape to make sugar cane. And then once we've made sugar cane, we can make sugar. And then we go and make mana powder, which is quite cheap mana-wise, and we have automated generation of mana, so we've got full mana pools at the moment. So if I just do this, There we go. There's 32 basically free mana or free mana powder. And let's hoik our way over here. And this is just Potentia and Precantatio. So we need a vial of Precantatio, and we have Potentia there, so we can get rid of it. Get rid of the Potentia that's spare. I have a farmer in my inventory, and the quest for farmer isn't triggering. Is the quest a have or a craft? So we now have everything we need to finish this research. So you... And let's actually finish this research. We need one raw beef, which we should have in here. And there's another tier of research to this goddamn freaking... Oh, good grief. I'm sorry, this is getting stupid now. Like, I bet you it still tells me I can make the freaking stuff. Still tells me I can make it, but it won't allow me to actually make it. Lapis lazuli into a... Yeah. Thermalcraft is shite. That's the design issue. So now I need to get another biomancy theory and 2 more arcane infusion theories. Oh, this freaking... Study enchantment. Right, I need 5 more levels. I'm gonna make it, Smart Husky. I want my fucking storage system. I don't care if I have to dig up half the fucking platform and sell it all to the goddamn enchanting table. I am gonna fucking do it. Right, so there's my 5 levels to sell. I'm not yelling, dude. I'm just being silly. I am being a silly Billy, shall we say. Intentionally so, but... I've completed so many Thorncraft quests as well, just because I just want this friggin' thing to just give me the... I just want the... Well, I just want it. I just want the stuff. I just want to be able to make the computer. I just want to be able to make the computer. Wait, what? I'm confused. Where did the thing that let me... Okay. Let's try that again. Study enchanting. Calibrate. Gain 40 alchemy. No, I kind of want the biomancy research because I do need another one of those. So let's get dissect seeds. But why don't you put it all in your brain? You are a droid after all. Never! 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 Machina and Aurum. Aurum and Machina. Victus and Motus. Victus and Motus. Hey, the Ultra Dirt. Okay, yeah, you're advertising. You're advertising a BS service, so yeah, you can go away now. Slash ban the Ultra Derp 2020 220. Bye bye. Thank you very much. And I've run out of paper, but that's fine. I have a stack of paper in here. I need Terra, Lux, Aqua, and Zombie Brain. Terra, Aqua, Lux, and a Zombie Brain. A Zombie Brain. That I actually quite like because that'll increase my Arcane Infusion to 28. More Biomancy. 25 progress divided evenly. Split the progress. Random category. Sure, why not? Let's just make lots of random stuff. Study enchantment. I need 5 levels to study enchantment. That's fine. Having the enchanting table here at the very least gives me just basically a way to trade experience for infusion, which is what I need. I need a lot of infusion. I've so far in biomancy, just in the biomancy tree, I've sunk 8 infusion. I've sunk 8 infusion revelations. That doesn't include the other stuff I've had to do to get biomancy done as well. Just in the biomancy tree, I've sunk 8 infusion revelations, which is just silly. So let's study enchantment. Gains us 20 infusion. We need Aqua, Terra, Lux, which we have, and we want a bone. Do we have a bone here? We do. That gets us some biomancy. Vial of Tempest and a feather. Vial of Tempest, and do we have a feather anywhere? Up here. Doesn't look like it. We'll have to go and fetch a feather. However, we should have a feather over in one of our chests over here because we have been killing birdies. So we just have to keep our eye out for a feather. Feather, 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 feather. There's a feather. So soon. Thoon, people, Thoon. We've got so much grass, I'm surprised we're not getting more wild animals spawning. I don't know if I'm just standing in the wrong position to get them to spawn. So, there we go. Infusion. A Cognitio V. Cognitio V. Tenebrae Essentia for 25 infusion. Do I have any way of getting Tenebrae? Help, my dogs are attacking my bed. Ha ha ha! Get the bed. Get the bed! Wait, what? Shh, droid. It's fine. What vials do we have? What bottles do we have over here? We have Bestia. We have Herba. We have Census. So, Herba, Census. Herba and Census. Just get some vials back. And then let's melt down a couple of obsidian. and hopefully get all of the tenebrae from it. If not, that's fine. We can melt down a third obsidian if necessary. Yeah, definitely going to be necessary. There we go, vial of tenebrae. And that will get us a bunch of infusion, 25 infusion. A moment of revelation shows the common links. It splits. No, definitely don't want to split things evenly. You have run out of ink. God damn it. This would be far less frustrating if I already had a storage system. I'll say that in the defense of this as a whole. That if I had a storage system, it would involve a lot less running backwards and forwards. Black unstable cubes. Interesting. Let's just make ourselves a bunch of floral black powder because we can use that to recharge our scribing tools. No computer for it. I will get a computer. I will get a computer. I swear to God. Even if I have to come to your house, Husky, and take yours, I will get a goddamn computer. Scribing tools. 40 arcane infusion. Yes. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. So there we go. We've got a biomancy and an arcane. So we just need one more arcane infusion theorem because we've got the biomancy and one arcane infusion. I don't have a computer. Lies! Filthy lies. Study enchantment. So we need to get 5 more levels. That was 3 levels. We need a couple more levels, guys. Just a couple more levels. It's fine. We can do this. Emeralds. Emeralds are worth a lot of XP. That'll do. I have a PS4 and a phone, no computer. Lies! You're hiding your computer from me. I know it. I know you've got a secret computer hidden somewhere. I shall steal it. I shall take it. The computer shall be mine. Study enchantments. Study seeds. Alchemy and alchemy. So Aversio and Spatia. Spatio. Because that doesn't use them up. If I can get Aversio and Spatia, I don't have any Aversio, so Motus and Instrumentum. Motus and Instrumentum. Split it between active categories. 25 progress evenly divided. Run away! Flee! Celestial waning notes, waning gibbous and waxing gibbous and waning crescent. I don't think I have those. I have a waxing gibbous, but I don't have a waning crescent, unfortunately. So sure, we'll go with that. Infusion, yellow nitor, and a vial of Salus. Do I have a vial of Salus? I don't. Oh, it's blue, apparently. Aqua, no. I don't have a vial of Salus. Why does it keep changing colour? What colour is Calus actually? Calus is bright yellow, okay. No, I don't have a vial of callus. So let's just reject biomancy for now instead. Vial of instrumentum. Huh. I think I may have lost one. I think I may have lost two. Okay, that's frustrating, but whatever. To a certain extent, I really have just kind of given up on caring about Thorncraft right now. I just want to be able to build the refined storage system. Right, there's my vial of instrumentum, and it's taken away the thing that asked for the what? Okay, Vitium and Machina. I've got Machio. Do I have any Vitium? Victus, Vinculum, Vacuous. Okay, so what about Metallum and Potentia? Metallum, Potentia. That'll do. Concentrate on Victus. Vial of Vincem and a vial and an emerald. Just Herbaviz. Herbavis. 15 fusion. Vial of Gellum. I think we should have a vial of Gellum, shouldn't we? Gellum is ice. And we can literally just get 20 ice from ice. Huh. I would have thought we would have a vial of Gellum. But we don't. Okay. That's fine. I shall go and fetch some ice. Or make some ice if necessary, but I think we have ice. And 20 Gellum is... yeah. 20 Gellum should definitely get me a vial of Gellum. It's no wonder I've got problems with flux, really, is it? Considering how much of a mess this is. But like the funny thing is, like I've gone really quite far into researching Thorncraft. Like I've delved pretty dang deep into Thorncraft. I've gotten all the way to the runic enchanting. I've gotten all the way to the runic enchanting. I've gotten all the way to Essentia manipulation. I've gotten all the way through to a couple of other quite difficult to get to things in the sort of Thorncraft tree. So it's quite surprising, really, I've gotten as far as I have. A vial of census. No, I don't, because I put them all away in the jar, but that's fine, because I have a jar full of census, so I can just grab a vial of census from the jar. I put them away in the jar to help save space. A vial of census. 15 free infusion. 15 free infusion. Herber and a gold sword. No, I don't think so. Infernum and... was that Infernum and Visum? Do I have any Visum? I don't have any Visum. I do have the ability to make a vial of Herber, a vial of Herber though, and a gold sword isn't that expensive. So a vial of Herber, and we'll make a gold sword, which requires 1, 2 ingots of gold, and we're going to need sticks. So sticks and 2 ingots of gold for a gold sword, and 25 complete theory. That actually got us 2 arcane infusion researches in one go. So we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. Let's put all of these crystals away. And let's have a look what we need. We've got the research we need. We need a piece of beef. We need a vial of Potentia, a vial of Premunio, a vial of Bestia, and a vial of Precantatio. Right. So the vial of Bestia is going to be super easy to do because we've got Bestia in a jar over here. So, vial of Bestia equals done. The Precantatio is going to be reasonably easy to do as soon as we kind of empty this out. Even though it's going to be a ton of flux, I don't care. Because we've got 7 Precantatio here, and a bunch of Potentia as well. And we can put mana powder in here just to top up our Potentia and our Precantatio. So we've got Bestia. Potentia we can do easily. The Premunio we can go and get our other piece of armor. So we need 1 Potentia, and then we can get rid of the rest of that and put it in there. And then we need 1 Precantatio, and we can tuck the rest of it away in here. So we've got the Bestia, we've got the Potentia, we've got the Precantatio. So that's you, and you, and you. We just need the Premunio, which is the armor. We've got a spare bit of armor down here, and we also need experience to make a book. And actually we need a book, because we don't actually have a book. So we'll need to make a book while we're down here. But if we just grab the emeralds and just do a quick, like 4 emeralds should get me a level. Yeah, it got me a couple of levels. That's enough for me to make a book. That's enough for me to make a book, for me to make an enchanted book. But while we're waiting to make an enchanted book, let's actually make a book. Use. Good, always polluting droid. I'm not always polluting. I'm just making a little bit of pollution is all. And killing animals for their hide. It's fine. It's fine. Leather boots gives me 4. Sure, I had some more like scrap armor around. The mini handbag gives 26 armor, but that's a little bit excessive. Holy crap, the immense potato gives 500 Victus. Whew, that's a lot of Victus. That's a lot of Victus. So, we could just do, say, a clay chest plate, which is just clay plating, which is just clay. That would be quite cheap, and it does clay chest plate literally just has the Premunio in it. So if we were to just make ourselves a bunch of clay. Like so. And make a bunch of plates. Like so. We could then cook those plates up. Like so. 8 in there and 8 in here. Global warming droid. It's fine. Hey, 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 hey. I am on a sky island. The world is already gone. I think a little bit of global warming isn't going to do any harm. I think a little bit of global warming isn't going to do any harm. That's a dangerous statement, droid. That's a dangerous statement. And I'm going to need a bunch of Ordo when I'm done with this. So where is somewhere I can get an easy source of Ordo? I want an easy source of Ordo. What's a nether chest? Nether bricks, iron, and... That's a really expensive source of Ordo. Ordo infused. And that's basically just using Ordo to make something that has Ordo in it. Frosty souls. Saddles. Oh, I can make saddles. Nether brick, but that's got a lot of other stuff in it. Crystalline fusion altars. 1k storage parts. Again, a lot of other stuff. Famous last words. The fatty hopper. Again, it's like... It seems like if I want Ordo, I have to produce a lot of other spare stuff that I don't really want to be producing. I mean, silicon's one of the better ones, just because it produces one of 2 other things. Chiseled metamorphic mesa rock. Which can't really find any way of getting. Chiseled stone gives 1 order and 3 terror. Okay, so I could just use a whole bunch of chiseled stone to get Ordo. That's fine. A whole bunch of chiseled stone is easy enough to get hold of. And then we can make armor here. So the question is, which armor is it we want to make? Because we could make boots, which are 4. We could make pants, which are 8. We could make a helmet, which is 4. Or we could make a chest plate, which is 12, and pants. Chest plate and pants. Wait, what? No. Like that. Strange beastie. And we need food. God dang it. I can't run anymore because I'm out of food. Give me food. Like fried chicken bucket. It'll do. Yummy. So we're going to have a quick pop up here. See if we can get the armor done. And this just contains Premunio, so that's fine. So a vial of Premunio, a book enchantment, vial of Premunio, and an enchanted book. We need lapis, which I've got in this chest. Book, lapis, enchantment. And then I need you guys. And I need a raw beef. Yay, we have spare raw beef because I have a cow spawner now that only works when I'm standing on top of it, but oh well. Complete! Oh my freaking god, we finally done the actual, like, that element of it. Okay. We finally done that element of it. Right. What jars do we have? We have Potentia, Aurum, we have Permutatio, we have Bestia, we have Terra. I'm just trying to get some more vials free. If I have to go and make vials, that's fine, but I'm trying to get some more vials free. Victus, we have 2 Victus vials we can free up. We've got 3 Terra vials we can free up. Okay. So, we need more of the magic. We're going to be able to do it. We're going to be able to do it if I have to throttle the game to get it there. But we are going to make it. That now not only does the thing say we can do it, but the actual this says we can make it. This here says we can make it. Simply right-click the book of any creature to apply the enchantment. The world is gone and Droid is eating buckets of fried chicken. Yep. Welcome to the future of humanity. Just robots sitting there eating buckets of fried chicken. That's the future of humanity, Smart Husky. Humanity is just gone and there's just robots eating fried chicken. Because what we'll have done is we'll have taught the robots to eat fried chicken so that they seem more human, so that they're more relatable. And because they eat the fried chicken, there will be more chicken manufacturing, therefore we will ruin the planet. Even worse than we have now. And when humans are dead and gone, all that will be left is robots in a never-ending cycle of producing and eating chicken. Where's my auto, goddammit? There's my auto. I put in a whole bunch of stuff, so you should give me at least 1 vial of auto. Okay. So there's 1 vial of auto. 1, 2, 3 vials of Precantatio. I now just need 1 vial of Broken. 1 vial of Perdicio. And we should be good. Perdicio. I need to make a bucket. Because I kind of smashed my bucket, or got rid of my bucket. Can I make a gold bucket? Probably not. I'm probably going to have to go down and make a bucket. How much water have you got left in you? Oh yeah, definitely going to need a bucket. Bucket. I need a bucket. Give me bucket. I want a bucket. Ooh, that sexy bucket. Where's my iron gone to? There's quartz. There's my iron. Bucket. And then we should be able to finally make... Oh. Get rid of that and replace it with fresh water. Right. Double, triple, quadruple checking now. 10, 3, and 3. 10, 10, and 10. Oh my god. Oh my god, it actually worked. Hey, who versus who? Thank you very much, dude. Okay, so the raw processors get cooked into processors. The cooked processors become a controller. 1 for a controller. Okay, 1 for a controller we can do. So. Come on, droid. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. So, use. I need to find 2 of my base processors. Here they are. Excellent. I'm actually going to take you as well and you as well. And then we're going to go use, make, and then cook. Cook these up. Make them into processors for me. Because there are no crafting recipes that require the uncooked ones. Good. Processors, 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 processors. Will you play Sky Factory 3? Sky Factory 3 is very old. I have played Sky Factory 3. Sky Factory 3 I played quite a while ago. Or 2.5. The thing with Sky Factory 3 is I can complete it very, very quickly. Because it's actually really easy to cheese. If you go back quite a while on my channel, at one point I was playing Sky Factory 3 on Friedbees Server. And by the time he finished his first 6-hour stream, I was already killing withers. So, not to say that it's a bad mod pack, it's just, it's not challenging. So, controller. So we need a grid and a storage request table to get us, that's not the controller, to get us, that's the crafting grid. Controller, we need a machine casing, which just requires more quartz enriched iron. And it requires silicon, which we should have made, but I think I may have used it all up for enchanting. Oh no, we were grinding up a bunch of sand. Silicone. So. Controller. Do I have a spare wooden hopper anywhere? Or spare hopper of any kind anywhere? Spare hoppers. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness gracious me. A grid, an ender pearl, and an advanced processor to make a wireless grid. Unfortunately, can't make a wireless grid because advanced processors require us to make the advanced enchanting powder. And the advanced enchanting powder requires us to do the advanced recipe. But fluid grid, crafting grid requires the storage request table, which we should have in here, unless we'd already used it. Storage request table is already used in that. Okay. So uses. I'm just going to mark one of those down. So we need you, which isn't too hard to make. We need some storage cable, which we've got here. And then we need a crafting table and another porcelain brick. So let's just grab some slabs. And make a quick pair of you. And then you. So we've got the crafting table. We then need porcelain brick, which we have 3 of in here. And we have some unfired porcelain, which is great. So we can throw you in there. Might as well cook it all up because we're probably going to want to make some more of these systems in the long run. So you use, upgrade you from a grid to a crafting grid, like so. And that gives us access to a crafting grid. And then the final thing we want to look at is we want to look at storage connectors for this. Storage. External storage connectors. So we need a construction core, which is mana powder and advanced processors. We need an advanced processor and a destruction core, which requires the advanced enchanting powder again. Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. So we can't make external storage connectors. On the other side of it, we can make 1K storage parts quite cheaply. And we can make 1K storage disks quite cheaply. But we can also make 4K storage parts and 4K storage disks quite cheaply as well. So the 4K storage part, 4K storage disk, that gives us 8,000 slots. So let's just have a little see of what 8,000 slots does for us regarding kind of like our overall storage of items. Take out all the things that we want to take out. And then just put some placeholder in my inventory. So 4,000 slots, 4,000 item storage capacity. So if we empty out our main chest, our crafting chest, which is the thing that contains all the stuff we use, or a lot of the stuff we use for our base crafting, and just see where we're at. I mean, we're at 800, and we've emptied over half the chest. So I have a feeling 2 4K discs is going to be more than enough to get us going. And then we will have text-based searching. Text-based searching for items. That's just going to be... It would be nice to have one external storage link, just so that we could link to a set of drawers. But on the other side of it, it's not the be-all and end-all. We don't have to link to a set of drawers. Because a set of drawers would just mean that we could have things like the large amounts of things stored neatly, but is not truly necessary. Like that. Oh, imagine if we had access to ranged storage as well. Oh, it would be so wonderful. Food. Glorious food. All the glorious foods are into the pewter with you. The refined storage system, in my opinion, although the crafting isn't as good as AE, I do much prefer just the like, it has a set number of items stored per disk rather than the two different kinds of storage that you get. The maximum number of types per disk and the maximum amount of items per disk separately, which in my opinion, not as just not as good in my opinion. There we go. That sorted that out. We're no longer making jungle wood, so I'll put you into the grid as well. Where are we now? We are at 4.4. Okay. So we're slowly getting up there. But in reality, we're actually clearing out pretty much every chest we own into 2 4K storage disks, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, we could make another 3 or 4 4K storage disks because they don't cost anything complicated. The most complicated thing they cost is basic processors, and basic processors are just this processing powder, which we made an absolute ton of earlier. So we should just be able to continue using that processing powder we made earlier. But if we do need to update it, that's fine. If we do need to make more of it, that's not too bad, because we have V-shrooms and things. So that's that empty, that empty, that's just storage, that empty, that empty, that empty. We can empty this. And the great thing, because it's not limited by types of item, you can use the refined storage system to store single stack items like chisels without any concern. Hey, Dat Boy, welcome to the stream. How you doing, dude? Oh, it's so wonderful just to be able to just get rid of all this random stored all over the place crap. Just be like, don't need you, 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 don't need any of you. Oh, a storage system at last. At last, a storage system. A storage system, a storage system, my kingdom for a storage system. We're at 6.4K. That's not amazing. It's also not horrific either. It's okay. And the great thing is, like, we could move this system. Like, if I wanted to do, say I wanted to do a bunch of Thorncraft, and my Thorncraft stuff is up to the left, all I would have to do is pick up these 3 or these 4 blocks. I'd have to pick up my generator, my controller, my crafting grid, and my disk drive. That's all I'd have to pick up, would be generator, controller, crafting disk, and crafting grid and disk drive. That's 4 blocks, and I could carry my entire inventory with me in those 4 blocks. That, in my opinion, that is just, oh, so sexy. So sexy to be able to carry your entire inventory in 4 blocks. Not just my entire inventory, all of my stuff in 4 blocks. Speaking of which, I'll do that now, because I've got a bunch of chests up there that need picking up. So let's take the crafting grid, the storage block, the controller, and our generator, and we'll go up here and we'll empty these chests. And it will literally be this easy. Now, you do have to be slightly careful if you've got the big disk drives, the 64K disk drives, because those can end up biting you slightly, because you can get a crash if you have them in your inventory, because there's so many items in them. But look at that. And now we can just go you, all the stuff that isn't exactly Thorncraft. I'll leave a chest with some Thorncraft bits in it, of course, but the stuff that isn't exactly Thorncraft can come with me and go into my storage system. So you can go into the Thorncraft chest, you can go into 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 Thorncraft chest, everything else into the system. You are all exactly Thorncraft. You can get removed. You're exactly Thorncraft. You're exactly Thorncraft, including the Thormic tools. You can come with me, Mr. Enchanting Table. And we can get rid of all these excess torches, because I just put them down for a joke, basically. Now, if I could have a ranged storage system, if I could have a ranged connector as well to connect to my storage system, that would be absolutely epic, but it's fine. We'll also get rid of the bulbs, which I've just basically put down just because I thought they were silly. Excellent. And you can get in there. In you go, all of you. And then that's everything. That's insane. I've now got all of my storage in one location. And in fact, I'm not even going to put it back over there where it was. I'm going to put it here, I think. I'm going to go generator. Controller. Disk drive. Disks. And grid. Now, what do we have if we look up disk? So we can get 1K, 4K. What's the 16K thing like? That needs improved processors. Okay, so we can get up to 4K without using any improved processors. So what do we need for another 4K part? We just need 3 1K parts. Because I've got everything else. 2. We're slightly low on silicon. What I can do is grab stuff that I haven't put in here, which includes these guys in here, and crush some of these up for silicon. Got a couple of pipe here. I'll probably see if I can make some just like blocks of charcoal to power the Stirling generator, which is powering everything, because blocks of charcoal will last a very long time. So if I grab like 64 of you and just stick you in there, that will cook all the way through, because there's more than 8. That won't, so we'll just grab 2 of you and put you in there. You need power, so we will go and put you on the Stirling generator. I'll probably end up with a solar generator instead of the Stirling generator for this in the long run, but in the meantime, there's our 3rd K storage part, there's our 4th K storage part, and there's another 4K disk as soon as we make it a little bit more quartz enriched iron. 4K storage disk, and boom, 12,000 item storage. We can put our crystals away. Oh, just look at it all. 12,000 items worth of storage, all just tucked in there. I'm kind of at a loss, actually. I'm kind of like, I've been working so hard to get just that done for so long. I'm kind of like, I don't really know what to do now that I've actually succeeded. Now that I've actually succeeded in doing it, it's like, I was doing the things. Let's have a look at what quests we've completed. In Thorncraft, we've completed a couple of extra quests, which gives us 4 uncommon crates and 2 cosmetic crates. That's quite cool. So the cosmetic crates get us some glasses and some Groucho goggles, which both contain some essence, a magic pouch, a blaze loot kit, some elevator blocks, and an NBT filing cabinet. 1,800 slots for stacks with NBT. Huh. Is this like the old magic filings? Yeah, that's like the old magic filing cabinets. Oh, that's going to be useful when we get a storage slot. That's going to be useful when we get a storage slot. Oh, look at this. Lovely. That's going to be really useful when we get a storage slot. The magic bag is just a magic bag. It's nothing special. But yeah, when we get a storage connector, we'll be able to use that to put all of our single slot items in, and it'll give us 1,080 slots for single slot items. Nice. 1,080 slots for single slot items. I'm not gonna dispute that as being a cool thing. So loot box chest crate. Ah, there we go. So we've got 24 cosmetic crates. We've got the storage for it now. A tiny potato, some crayon glasses, a white crafting table. A lot of this stuff is just going to be sort of junk in a way, but it's also going to have some thormic bits and pieces on it. So if we have a look at this, it's armor and brains, 120 of that white stuff, 30 census and 15 fabricio. So there's a whole sort of bunch of essentially free thormic elements going on. So a quest giver marker. I can wear a quest giver marker above my head. I think I might actually do that. So let's take off our cosmetics and let's put a quest giver marker. I have a quest giver marker. I am a World of Warcraft quest giver. I like that. That's actually very cute. And those use up barely any slots because they're all single items, and it counts single items as single items in this one. So we're going to take a stack of bedrock and pop it in here. Just wow, we actually managed to get a system running. So what I'll probably do is in between streams, in some free time and things, I'll probably make a bunch of advanced processors, and then people who are active on the server, like Salnexia, who don't have a storage system not because they haven't gotten to a storage system, but just because this doesn't work. Because like this unlocks as soon as you finish mana powder, but just because this doesn't work, they don't have a storage system. I think I will be offering to like provide some basic storage. Salnexia Zana's playing on the server quite regularly. I think Mina's quite regular on the server. And basically, to make the grid, I need a couple of the crafting components from... to make the grid and to make the disk drive, I need crafting components from Simple Storage. So it's basically a case of give me the crafting components I need, and I'll make you a refined storage grid, and I'll make you a Stirling generator. And I'll give you a Stirling generator and a refined storage grid so that you can start using this. It's slowly running out of power because I haven't given it its charcoal-y goodness yet. But just a stack of charcoal is going to last so long to power this. It's not even going to be funny. So this thing's going to generate 19,200 IU, and this thing uses 7 IU a tick. So one piece of coal, I think that's one piece of coal. Yeah, one piece of coal will be able to power this thing for, I think it's 2,000 ticks. 19,200 divided by 7 is 2,700 ticks, which is 130 seconds, which is 2.5 minutes. So a piece of coal powers this for 2 minutes. I think as far as like playing goes, yeah, you might have to turn your storage system off when you're not online, but having a 12,000 slot chest that you can pick up and carry with you, I think is going to make a big difference to a lot of players. A 12,000 slot chest you can carry with you is nothing to be sniffed at, shall we say. Salnexia grinning because he thinks he's going to get it for free. No, nothing is ever free in this world, Salnexia. You know that. You will pay me. You will pay with the blood of your firstborn. I've always wondered why, like, the whole, like, give us your firstborn child thing was a big deal. Um, Not in real life, because, like, giving someone your firstborn child in real life, horrific thing of having to give up your firstborn child. But what I mean is in stories, in, like, fantasy stories, giving up your firstborn child has always been this thing of kind of like, this is this horrific thing that you do. But what you have to remember is that in the time periods these were set in like the medieval periods, your firstborn child very rarely survived till adulthood. Like, there's a reason people used to have like 12, 13, 14 kids, is because like most of them wouldn't survive, which sounds horrific, but didn't expect for free. Ah, was I did I slander you, Sal? Did I slander you with my suggestion that you thought you would be getting things for free? It's fine. I tease. So now I just need to make... I think I actually have enough advanced processes to make another system. I just need a bit more iron cooking. So we need to get some iron going. Which is fine. I can grind up some iron in the back here. And I'll need to grind up a little bit more silicon. Now I'm just going to watch these pop. So grind up some silicon, grind up some iron, cook some iron up. I'll be able to make another grid for Cell next year. And one for Zana probably. Ooh, glowstone, which means there was a witch that died in there. And I see coal, which means that there was a wither skeleton that died, but it just dropped a piece of coal, unfortunately. I'm just using these loot things now because, you know, I have somewhere to put the loot. I have somewhere to put the loot kits are giving me. This is mind bending. This is absolutely crazy that I actually have somewhere where loot kit loot can go. But yeah, it's just going to be iron, nether quartz, both of which are really easy to get. I mean, I can dupe nether quartz using a seed. And by the way, once you get full blocks of nether quartz, duping nether quartz with a seed, like one nether quartz seed gives you almost 100, I think it's almost 20, 30 blocks of nether quartz. One nether quartz seed will increase full blocks of nether quartz up to like 30. So I really would recommend that as a way of duping nether quartz, because it is quite ridiculous how much nether quartz you get from it. So that's easy. The iron's a little bit more difficult because you just have to constantly be powering your ore puller, and it's just the case of kind of cycling crystals. Speaking of cycling crystals, let's grab this crystal and put it on for a cycle. But yeah, it's not actually a big deal to get iron. So iron and quartz. Silicon is just sand, and again, we can dupe sand using the bursting seeds. So the sand isn't a big deal either. Yeah, this is pretty good. Ooh, a shulker. We got a shulker loot box at some point. So what did we get? We got spiders, skeletons. We definitely got a witch because we got redstone and a stick. We got an enderman, a slime. We got lots of creepers, lots of zombies. We got a shulker and we got a wither skeleton because we got coal again. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. The one thing I would say is probably it is worth making sure you have like a wood chest, like a hopper bonsai chest that's full of stuff. Because if this ever runs out of power, that's when you're going to have problems. But if it's not going to run out of power because you've got a chest full of stuff, I'm just using up all my loot crates now. All my loot kits. Wondering if I will get anything super cool. A shulker shell, to be honest, is pretty dang cool. And I will continue to work, possibly on stream, possibly off stream, towards the end goal of Thorncraft and getting the advanced enchanting powder so I can make destruction catalysts, which will allow me to do the connectors. Because the external storage connectors are really expensive. It's these destruction catalysts and the advanced enchanting powder. Because I don't, because I need to make the advanced enchanting powder, I need Precantatio, Aurum, and Victus in large amounts. I need a moderate stability runic matrix, and then I need Salus Mundus Lapis and basic enchanting powder. So I'm going to need a huge amount of Precantatio to make these. A huge amount of Precantatio to make these. Importers and exporters, not so expensive, I believe. Importers and exporters, I think, are pretty cheap. Oh no, importers pretty cheap. Importers pretty cheap, just requires a couple of improved processors. The disk drive, pretty cheap. Again, that's just iron and silicon. Iron and silicon for most things, apart from the controller and the crafting grid. Those are the ones that I need the advanced processors for. So yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. The wireless grids do require advanced processors, which require the advanced enchanting powder. So that's one of the problems. I think a portable grid doesn't. A portable grid just it requires an advanced processor for the fluid grid in the portable grid. That's the biter. So anything else requires me to get the advanced enchanting powder to get the advanced processors. But the improved processors, the gold processors, aren't a problem. I can do those without too much of an issue. So I think with this now done and all of that Thormic research, God, just to give you an idea, guys, I wasn't planning on going into Thormcraft until much later in the series, but because Simple Storage was booked, I went into Thormcraft, and in going into Thormcraft, I not only unlocked all the base version, all the base Thormcraft stuff on the left, I also unlocked Thormic Restoration, Thormic Wonders, Thormic Tinkerer, Periphery, Brewing, Bases, Additions, Gadgets, Artificing, Metal Chests, and Biomancy. I unlocked all the way down to Workbench Charges in Oromancy. I unlocked all the way through to Essentia Tubes in Alchemy. I unlocked a couple of things in Artificing. I unlocked all the way to Infusion Enchanting in Infusion. I went all the way to Biothormic Mines in Goemancy. And just by random chance, like, I unlocked a bunch of stuff in these ones just because I had the extra stuff to unlock them. It's insane how far I've gone. And then I went from Biomancy to Bestial Alchemy to Creature Enchanting. And now I need to do Advanced Enchanting, which means Biomancy theories and Arcane Infusion theories. More Arcane Infusion theories. So many Arcane Infusion theories. But I think what I will do there is I think I will end the stream. I think I will see if I can get some Arcane and Biomancy fusion theories, because to be honest, I don't think it's an exciting stream watching me stand in front of a Thormic table, Thormic research table, and just run backwards and forwards between the Thormic research table and a chest over and over again, getting specific items. Now, that's going to be a lot less of a problem now that I can have all of my items there with me. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to be particularly enthralling for anyone to watch. So I'll do that off stream, and I'll see if I can get through to the advanced enchanting powders. Because if I can get through to the advanced enchanting powders, I can get myself a portable wireless connection, a wireless crafting grid connection. It will need a wireless transmitter, and it will need more power, but that's not much of a problem. Power and wireless transmitting I can manage easily enough. Holy crud. You can get a storage disk that does 65.5 million parts. What? That's barking. It needs a ridiculous amount of advanced processors, but that's barking. 65 million parts. 1 billion parts store. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Thank you very much for watching. I have been the Gaming Droid. This has been Mystical Skies. I have finally gotten my refined storage system. All this work just for this. I've been infected with Thormic poison. I've been attacked by Thormic monsters, and I've had a Thormic rift appear on one of my islands and start eating blocks. But I survived, and now we have a storage system. Woo! So, thank you all for watching. I've been the Game Droid, and I'll see you all in another stream. Bye, everybody.